And I'm back. Well, hey everybody, my name's Aaron LeBeau. I am a dungeon master. I'm a programmer, but I'm also a dungeon master. I just thought of this. I should just stream my setup for my game of like my game tonight. I do a game every Wednesday night, and usually before the game, I do some quick prep work. And if you're looking to understand D&D from a dungeon master standpoint, that's me here. So I keep all my session notes in here. So if you're my players, do not watch a stream. There's a ton of spoilers. It's bad. If you're one of my players, you need to stay away from this as much as possible because otherwise you're just you're going to have a bad side. So here is my notes. So each session, so I'm on session 30. We've had 30 nights of D&D so far. So I'm gonna make a new handout for session 31, which is tonight. I'm gonna make it in all players, and I'm gonna make it so that it can be edited by all players. I'm gonna save those changes, and that's gonna be tonight's notes, right? So what do we know here? Well, the prior session, I put some notes in from the prior session to keep myself. I use shorthand notes a lot of times, but the players also can use these. So you can see here that Mordecai is a wizard. He is a wizard. They're in a well, let's start out with the basics. Let me get some stuff open too. Luskin, Winky, Dungeons and Dragons. They are in the town of Luskin right now. It is a town in Forgotten Realms. It is in the Storm Key, on the Storm Coast. In fact, if we were to minimize these kind of things and look at the map here, this is the map of the Storm Coast. Let's go through here and take a look. They're in Luskin right now. There's a school of magic wizards in that town of Luskin. And they are currently working for one of the wizards. His name is Mordecai. He's a very famous wizard in the world of D&D, and he is a red wizard. So Mordecai, Luskin, Dungeons and Dragons, and let's see here. I'm spelling it wrong. Where is my notes? Session 30 notes. Should be Mordecai. Wizard. Here we are. Mordecai the Red. So my games, I use a lot of lore from D&D on my games. So let me announce this real quick. Streaming some D&D and Dragons. Twitch is what? Barzal? Yep. And then YouTube. All right, let's see here. All right, posted out some stuff on the socials in case anybody else wants to watch. I'll definitely archive this to a separate spot on YouTube, on my Custoda channel, but it'll definitely be in a separate spot. Let's see here. So Mordecai the Red, they're working for this dude. He's a powerful wizard. It says was. In my world, he still is. You can see here. So in my world, it's a little bit different because I can do whatever I want with this information. I'm the Dungeon Master, right? In my world, DndBeyond is the assistant, not the leader. So DndBeyond in real life was another wizard in the Tower of Mages, and his apprentice is who kills him, Alcar, right? Well, that's kind of known lore, and in my game, I wanted that to be different so that they can't just use the Winky to see what's going on. So kind of like the Marvel multiverse, I think of Dungeons & Dragons like the multiverse in the sense that I have a universe of different thing. I have the Dungeons & Dragons universe, but I want to change it enough so that they can't predict what's going to happen, or they don't know what's going to happen. So in my world, he's still alive, Mordecai the Red. In my world, he was not, assassinated by his assistant, his apprentice here. And in my world, Dendabar is his apprentice, right? So it's a different world. I have to keep these things straight, but that's my job as a dungeon manager, right? So they're in a bard right now. So Gertrude is actually the nurse. This note is wrong. She is the right here. Let's edit this. So Gertrude is the nurse at the medical center and at the school of magic. That's who she really is. The barmaid, so at the bar, and they're at a certain bar. I gotta look that up. So Luskin, let's go look for where they're at. They're at the Seven Sails Inn, I think. Let me see here. Nope. They're at, it's a dive bar. They're not at this because One Eye Jaxel is a different place. It's much better. They're at the worst bar in the world. It's not there. It's not the Royal. The Cutlass. That's where they're at. You can see here a haven for crews of the pirate ship. So they're at the Cutlass. I forgot to put that in my notes. So let's go ahead and make sure we got that in. Oop. Undo. Paste and match style. And so these are bullet points about. No, I do have this wrong. 1 second here. Let's do this. And let's see here. We'll deal with this later. This must be the maid. Okay, no, undo. And the hotel that they're in right now is the Royal Arms Inn. They're a very, very high-end hotel. So let's make sure that we update our notes of that. Paste and match style. And then at the bar, they're at the Cutlass. The barmaid is here. This is wrong though. This is the inn. So it's my shorthand notes are all over the place because they're split the party. And so because they split the party, my notes are all over the place. So let's get these in a thing that makes sense. To see what happens. So let's see here. So this is part of the school nurse or the school. So there's 3 parts of the previous session. They were at the school. They had some procedures done at the medical center. And so they have Mordecai's assistant who helped them. Thai is this guy that talks with a lisp, and that's why I have strange voice. And Cartman is from South Park. That's who they say he sounds like. He's like,
so guys, so I think, we gotta go through and do this thing, and, I've got very smart and very good at the magics, and so if you just help me with the magics, I'm just gonna, I got the things over here, and oh man, you guys should help me.
he sounds like that. And so let's see here. The nurse is the one that helped them at the school of magic. Guthin is at so then we have the hotel. So this is the school. So let's get our notes in play here. So our notes are 1. This is 3 things that happened at the school. School. And let's do this. Bullet point these. This should also be bullet point. Why is it not? This I'm using Roll20. It's a program for managing your Dungeons and Dragons game. Not always the greatest. No, I don't. So you can see here the text editor, and it kind of sucks because I want this not to be that anymore. This needs to be a new section. There we go. Get these bullet points. There we go. Get rid of that. And then now, oh boy. fighting roll 20. Boy, you guys, roll 20 if you're watching. Guys, your text editor is the freaking worst. Okay. And then at the end, so let's make this a header also so that I remember these things. So these are the major points. So this is a header. Not a table. I just want bold this maybe then. Looks like it doesn't support header. At the school. Man. Not the greatest platform. Some of my players are used to it. It doesn't require a lot of thinking, so that's why I use it. Okay, and then at the end, we have the family that owns the inn is the following. And we have these 10 family members, which I wish were properly. Why this thing? These are the 10 family members of the inn that own the inn or run the inn. And let's see here. Let's see here. We'll make another horizontal line, and then at the bar. So at the bar, we're gonna say bulb. And then first of all, the barmaid is this. We're gonna start by saying Ornix was the first person. So here's my characters from my part from the game. These are the people that are playing. So Ornix is one of the players. He's the bard in the party. So Ornix showed up at the bar. First, he had a conversation with the barmaid and asked out on a date for after her shift being done. Now, he listened to the let's see here. So then he sat Ornix sat in the corner and eavesdropped on the pirates that came in. And let's see here. Yep, Nick, bonus stream. Undo. So there's two parts. There's parts of the text that the players can see and parts only I can see. So I want to give them the names of the pirates without telling them the details about the pirates. And that is just shit because I want the bullet point to go up here, not down there. Oh, there it is. Yeah. This thing sucks. All right, so the pirates' names are, and I want to say, they know the pirates' names, they just don't know all that much stuff about them. So I don't want to give them the details about them because that would give them too much information and would somehow, so that's the pirates' information. Okay. And then gotta scroll all the way up here to find the freaking toolbar just to turn off this. And I have a big monitor. I mean, this is like a pretty big monitor. The fact that oh, now this is up here. Boy, this thing's just a turd. Next campaign I'll probably find something different to manage this with. Let's see here. they describe some jobs they might want to look at doing, including, and now this is where I gotta go look at the notes, because what I gave them, I didn't plan on them eavesdropping, so some of the stuff came on the fly. That's how it works in the DM. Like, I expected him to go to the bar, I expected his buddies to go find him, and I expected them to go somewhere totally different. They're supposed to be after this person that stole some information from the school. That's where they're supposed to be tracking that person down. So he was at the bar by himself, and his buddies in the party were supposed to go there, but they didn't do that. Instead, they decided to stay at the bar and do a bunch of other stuff. So then what happened was I had to give them some stuff. So there's this shard of the curse, and the shard of a curse is happening later on in the game. But what I gave them was some information about the shard. And what I wanted to give, what they heard was tracking down this shard was what I gave them as a hint. And so what we want to say is tracking down the, what was that called? The shard of the cursed. And they had heard a couple names. So let's copy these because they've heard about these. And you can't like tab over to get like bullet points under bullet points. And of course, anytime I paste in, I have to paste and match style because otherwise it looks crap. But they did eavesdrop and find these couple names of people that they had been researching. So they should know about that. Paste and match style. Okay. There's some of them also that wanted to go to the islands out here for catafin, which is a drug that's made of dolphins and catnip. It's designed for the tabaxi, which are a race of cats. And why I did that is because I'm an evil person. I don't know why I did that. I find it absolutely hilarious. I came up with this fake drug name called catafin. So let's see here. So some of them that want to go over here, but I gotta get my hand so I can move the map over. There it is. So some talk about going over to the Isle of also. Yeah, it's a fake drug called catafin. It's like meth, basically. It's my version of meth. In my world, catafin is meth. And I make fun of it like meth. And it screws up families like meth. But I didn't want to call it meth. So I needed to have my own drug for my world. So when I was coming up with my world idea, I was like, well, you know, there's these tabaxi, which are cat-like humans, and they, you know, think about cats like, you know, catnip. What if I were to take like the fin of a dolphin, which is like, you know, dolphins, obviously killing dolphins, it's terrible, and tuna fish and stuff. I were to take the fin of a dolphin and match it with like some kind of magical substance, and then like, you know, catnip and make catafin, which is this like, you know, super addictive drug substance that leaves them in euphoria, which is like catnip. But I'm a DM. I like to do that. So that's my stuff there. Let's see here. And then finally, this island. So going to the Moon Chain Isles to run cat fin. Or other shipments. Smuggling. Let's see here. So Zoe is a cat person. She's a half cat. She's like a human cat. They call it tabaxi in Dungeons and Dragons. So Zoe found out from more. Zoe found the person, saw the person, not found, saw the person that stole stuff from the magic school. So we're gonna actually put this up here under the school notes. Mordecai, Petros had Mordecai find the person from the part of the robe that she tore off. The person was heading south, and they were heading down. If we go back here to look on the map, they're heading towards Grantlegrim. Mordecai. Ask the group to make haste and find this person and the stuff that they stole and return it without looking at it. So that's cool. At the end, we have what happened there. That tells us what happened with Zoe. That's cool. We had the inn. We had 3 parts. We had part of the group over here at the school that was doing some stuff. We had some people at the inn. And then at the bar, it started with Ornix. And then let's see here. Because technically speaking, part of the things that they're looking at doing. And this should be technically speaking underneath this, but it doesn't let me do that. I guess I can maybe tab it like that. I don't know. The fact that it doesn't do sub bullet points just sucks. I mean, just make this a markdown editor, Roll20, and make it so I can just write markdown in here, because that'd be way easier. The rest of the group showed up. And then at the end of the session, what's the short-tempered one? Mordecai, the old sea dog. Nope. Greedy, charismatic. Nope. Female pirate. It's her right here, Sable. Stood up and stated someone hit her in the back and looked like she was ready to clobber somebody. Well, what happened was Petros, one of the members of the group, has a spell called Mage Hand, which is like this invisible hand. He used it to tap her in the back. I gotta get this uninstalled. Grammarly is not great. And so the rest of the party doesn't know he did that. And he's looking to pick a fight, basically, or just mess with her. He's kind of like that. Problem is that she's gonna be pissed about that. So I need to plan for a possibility that they're gonna get attacked by these pirates. And so let's see here. Let me save these changes, so that's good. So I have a pretty decent amount of notes for like what happened prior sessions, so that I can do like a summary. That's the first thing I usually do, is I try to make sure I have enough notes to explain what happened previously. And now I've got to plan my current session, right? This is going to be tonight's game. So it's I've got basically 20 minutes, less than 20 minutes to do this. So possible pirate encounter. And let's grab the pirates information here so that I have it for next session. So I don't have to keep that one open. Oh shit. I grabbed too much. I only want the pirates information. Wait, why did all this shit come up to? I only need the GM notes. Oh, this thing's sometimes terrible. And then what we need to do is find. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a captain and 4 mates. So I'm in the counter builder in D&D Beyond. This is how I build battle. Now the problem is I need so the pirate captain has got some pretty. He doesn't have a lot of health points, right? So if I do this, he would need to have a little bit more health points. They're all level 5. There's 6 of them. So this is a level 2 monster, only a challenge rating of 2. It's not that great. So this is, if I add this person into the battle, you'll see that this battle is pretty easy for them. So, and most pirates are only a half of rating. These are designed for low-level people. So I'm gonna have to bump up. So I want a pirate captain, but let's look at bandits. I can flavor a bandit as being a pirate. So that's 4. A bandit lord. What does a bandit lord have? A longsword, a dragger. So I could actually make this bandit lord my pirate captain. And that would kind of work in a sense that challenge rating of 4 is pretty good. It's way better than 2, and it gets me closer to what I need. But the problem is the rest of these bandits are slushes. So Aculate. Nope, that ain't gonna work. Let's see here. So I need a human. So let's look at our humanoids. And then we're looking for well, it really doesn't matter environments. We're just looking for stat blocks. And we're looking for challenge rating of less than this, but greater than this. So let's see here. Assassins would be really great. Like this assassin here. Take a look and see what this is. Now that's actually pretty good. That's a challenge rating that's pretty good. And honestly, that would fit in with my pirates as being hired assassins. I'm not against using the assassins here, but let's look more and see what we have. See if we can find something else. This is not bad either. Let's see here. A bard is level 2. I'm really looking at possibly using. I like the idea of these assassins because they're pretty close to these pirates are. It doesn't have to be a complicated fight. I think if I do the bandit lord and then the assassins, so I'll take, say, 2 of them are assassins, right? Or one's assassin. That gives us a half challenge rating. Let's take a look at who's going to be the assassins. So we go right here. I think now Sable's right here. Tess is the assassin. This is an older dude, right? We'll make him a bandit, or we'll make him just a regular pirate or one of the pirates, and then we'll make this. We need a barbarian for Sable. All right, so I think I'm getting there now. So let's see here. We've got the bandit. We have the pirate captain. We've got an assassin for that. Now we need barbarian. No barbarians? We still need to keep it humanoid. Oh, let's take the kit challenge rating on, that's why. Still no barbarian. Bandit. Let's go back to pirate. And see what we have here. So we have a pirate. It's a pirate deck wizard got on them. Some spells. All right, this is decent enough. We can make one of these a wizard. Who's gonna be the pirate wizard? The shark will be the wizard. So this is the wizard. Assassin. This is the captain. Oop, captain's up here. This is just keep track of things for myself here. Let's see here. So we look at Arcana. We have the Bandit Lord. We have a deck wizard. And 2 first mates. I get multi-attack. I think I got 26 health points. That works for me too. Okay, so we've got 2 first mates. Actually, we'll make this right here, the Sable. She needs to be something in the first mate. She needs to be a little bit like a barbarian. So let's remove that and then say we need we need a barbarian. That's what I'm really looking for. Let's see here. Let's Google this. Let's see here. Reddit. I don't want demons or devils. Let me look at this. Internet always helps for this. It's like a level 1. Challenge rating of 1. I mean, it's gotta be more than that. What is this? 25. Yeah. That's way too hard. That's not a humanoid either. The construct. What else do we have here? Let's filter these again by challenge rating. Let's say that we need a 2, no more than a 6. What do we got here? We want somebody that hits hard but not too hard. There's a 6. That's too tough. I like it, but it's too tough. I like this armor rating. I like this health. I can go with this. This would work. So there's my barbarian. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pirates. And so the Dungard, Bugard, I don't know how to say that. Um, that's going to be my last pirate here. Okay. Now I know my counter. Okay, save changes. Now we need to figure out a bar map. And we only got 20 minutes to do it in. Shoot. Let's see here. So, yeah, Nick, it's a pretty cool character. Let's see here. What we need to do is cheat. I don't have time to make a map. I have a program that makes maps, but honestly, with only 20 minutes, I don't have enough time. So now what I need to do is go to Incarnate and find a map for this. Sign in with Google. Okay. I don't know what news screen's showing up, but please go away. Come on. Maybe refresh. Okay, so you see here, I've made many maps before. And I don't have time to build a custom map for this stuff, but I need a bar. So I need to look for a bar and see if somebody's got a decent bar that I can borrow. None of these are a bar. I'm getting some more bars now, but I need one that's a little bit tavern. That's why. Tavern. Wait, how am I spelling tavern wrong? I'm terrible at spelling. Here we go. This is what we need. We need a tavern. Now let's find a tavern that's decent enough. That looks kind of what I described. I have a pretty good idea of mine, what I described for the tavern. This one I don't mind. And the door would be where? Where's the door at in this thing? So the door would be right here. If this worked, we would have Vortex would be here. A couple would be at the bar. The rest of them would be here. Oh, this actually is not bad at all. I like this one. This one might work for a bar. Just keep that in mind, but we'll keep looking. I don't want to do first one if I can find one that fits better. Oh, I like this one too, though. That one might work better. I like the piano in it too. Now the next thing is, can I just tweak it a little bit? Okay, these are getting pretty extravagant now. They're getting beyond what I described. All right, let's go back to the piano one. Let's see if I can just tweak that, if they allow me to. Let's see here. Let's view map, clone and edit. Yep. Accept terms. 2K is good. This is why I like Incarnate. I can go find one, tweak it, and then do what I need to do here. So let's see here. We're going to say, so this is Incarnate. I've got 15 minutes to make this map look decent. I gotta find this piano. Is that gonna be good enough for it? The only problem I have is there's the fireplace I described. If I could turn this into like a booth, that would work. Let's see here. Is there some kind of material I can make out of booth? Let's see, open catalog. I'm looking for something I can use for a booth. Like a bar booth. Let's see here what we got. Nope. That's not. This is getting better. I could do a long table with some chairs. Yeah, let's try this first. And then see if I can get rid of this. So let's get rid of these chairs. Bring that to front. Okay, and then maybe flip. Nope, flip vertically. Nope. Rotate it. Come on, let's rotate icon. Oh shit, wrong one. I want to rotate that. On my table. There we go. There we go. Then now let's go find the tool for. Make this a little bit smaller, maybe. It's good. It's the. Guess I want to make it a little bit smaller. I think that's good. And now let's find the chairs. Chairs. It's perfect. And then now all I need to do is turn these around. Turn this around. This around. This around. Send this to back a little bit. Move back up. There we go. So that way when the chairs look like they're underneath the table. Shit. That's good enough. Let's grab some drinks real quick here. Well, first we need a bigger table. There's 5 of them at it, so we'll make a bigger table here, and then we'll add a couple more chairs. There we go. And then we got this chair here. That looks good. I move this one just a hair. Makes it a little bit more believable. Coming to the end. Okay, perfect. We got a little background here. This looks good. This looks good. I'm liking this. Couple, because we have Ornix and Pictor over here on this table, so we know that they're there. We got a couple of them at the bar. And then we got our pirates over here at this table. And I want to make it so that there's an extra chair, because I wanted it so that if one of them wanted to go over, they could talk to them. Right, so I made that on purpose. I was kind of hoping that they wouldn't battle these guys, because they're supposed to be out fighting these other people. But if that's the case, that's the case, right? Let's see here. Running out of time though. All right, that looks pretty good for that because maybe they don't even do this battle, right? I don't know. So let's go ahead and save this. and bring that in. And then we add another map because they may actually go after this dude. Let's export this puppy. Export his image. I think that's good. I'm looking at the grid here. Now let's just do a standard pixel size. T20. 1600. See what that looks like. Let's see here. So it's exporting out. So that should have downloaded. Let's go to our downloads folder. Check out what that looked like. That's looking pretty good, guys. That's looking pretty good. So now what we have to do is cancel, close this out. I think this is a good encounter, so we're gonna save this. So I'm gonna need this link. And then I'm gonna bring that in. So that will give me the link to the bar battle in case they decide to do that. Let's get the map loaded. So let's add a new map. Bring these notes down here. And then let's go and create a new map. Okay. Go to this map. Close this. We are going to be at the map layer. We're going to drag in this map and see if we can get it to upload and fit in. Oh yeah. So why is the image not... There we go. That's pretty close right there. We just have to now modify the properties of this map. Cog, let's see here. We are height. Make this 20. It's 23. What would that do? It's close. I need to make it 22. 19 for the height. All right, we've got a bar here, folks. We can zoom in. This is good. Let's find our icons for our characters. I'll move this also up. This is not a folder there, but I think was the Revel's End the last time I had their icons out? Yeah, here they are. And then let's go to the tokens layer. Grab their icons. These are their little game tokens that make their characters up. Copy those and then move them over to the bar and paste those in. And we'd have Ornix over here. We have picked on the other side. We have Zoe, Aramis, Zoe, and Terry at the bar. Make these icons a little bit bigger. So take a full square. And let's see here. we're missing somebody though. We're missing Petros. Where the hell is Petros at? Troublemaker. He's invisible. Right there, copy him, bring him in the bar. And you know, mark him as invisible. So, oop, cancel. Ninja stealth because he's currently invisible. And then now we need some pirates. Okay. Just need some tokens to represent these pirates. And what do we got here that I can use? Running out of time. I've got 5 minutes before. Let's just do bandit captain, and then so here's the captain. Then we're gonna do bandits for the rest of them. So we're gonna make this the captain. So now we have to bring up our notes. Right, so we're gonna say the captain name is so this is gonna be this will be red. This will be the first mate. And I'll look up health for them in a second. This will be blue. And then we need Mark. And wizard would be purple, and then we have the assassin. And green. Okay. There's our pirates set up for this battle, possible battle, confrontation. See here, that looks good. Oh, we need a bartender. We need bartender. Okay, so we got our bartender made, and then we need a big dude for the bodyguard that is the current security guard. Bouncer. Go. Okay. We've got our bouncer, which would be over here at this table. Hanging out. Okay. That's everybody. That is a map, folks, for D&D here. I've got to get running here. This is cool, but I've also got to get this other map. Shit. So this woods battle is what I planned for them to actually do. And this would be a totally different battle that they could possibly take on. If they find the character, right? This is the original thing that they're supposed to be after, is this dude that stole these items, but they're gonna run into this group of thieves that basically are protecting them. So That's another counter that I have up, although I don't have it really set. Yeah, I'd have to really... Do I have this in the encounter list? Counter builder. Counters. Do I also have the woods battle? I have the desert battle. Nope, this is 2020. Oh, wait. This might be it right here. Yeah, this is it. Okay, so this is from, put it this way, I was planning on them hitting this on July 10th when I built this, and it's now July 31st, and they still haven't been to that woods encounter yet. So in 3 sessions, they haven't figured out that. So I'm gonna, can I move? I can delete a couple of these. So this drive battle I can delete. I don't need any more. Yeah. I don't need this either. And this desert battle they ran, this was last month. They ran and they deleted a big worm. I've got 2 woods I've got a woods encounter for them if they go that route, and then I also have the bar battle for them. So I've got 2 different encounters they could possibly run into. I'm not sure which one they're gonna do yet. I've got my bar set up here good enough. I should have probably made a real map for this. Normally I take the time and I make my own maps, but every now and then I'll search and kind of make my copy from somebody else if I don't have the time. Today I just ran out of time because I was streaming for development and I didn't end early enough to set up my stuff, but that's good. So I think I'm good to go here. I think I have enough stuff for them to survive tonight. So this wood battle would also come out here because I'm not sure what's going to happen here. But we're going to assume that's probably going to be this. So that's good enough. And I've got my session notes. Do I have my session notes? Session notes. Okay, the session notes are here. I have session 30 and 31. Session 30 will be my overview of what happened last. And then we'll go right into here and figure out what's going on next. Okay. I'm good to go. All right, folks, I've got to run because I've got to go eat. And then and I have to, before 6 o'clock, it's 5:21. Got 30 minutes to eat basically before and get drink and stuff and get ready for the session when everybody joins at 6. So appreciate anybody that's joining in here. I'll probably do this every week when I like my hour. Usually I spend an hour and a half planning. Tonight I didn't, but usually my hour and a half planning session, I think I'm going to throw on stream here so that if people want to see it, they can. So appreciate everybody for hanging out and stuff, and I will probably be archiving these on YouTube. So